I apologize that we're so late today. We had a situation go on that Kitty was kind of a little upset, and Kitty is the main priority here. We love her very, very much, and we all care about her the most. So we had to make sure we give her all the love. So I know the rule is it's St. Patrick's Day. We're supposed to all wear green. I'm not exactly wearing green, but Muffin has green to cover me, and I'm drinking a green Monster. So I think that's okay for the green rules. I hope. So anyway, all right. That being said, the green muffin eyes protects me. The green muffin eyes protect me, right? Mwah. My good baby. Yes, you do. All right. So, we have a really cool, awesome thing going on because it is this weekend. We have a really big streamer that is basically having a birthday. Because of that, we're, we're celebrating her birthday, which is Chaos Akuma. She came in here last night. She's a really cool streamer. We love her to death. If you guys are on Twitch, please go check her out. She's amazing and awesome. We really love that. What's up, Div? How are you? Good to see you're in already. You're going to go for a general. You got it. Just give me a minute to let people come in. But yeah, oh, I know her. Oh my god, really? She is awesome. I was in her chat today, and she was just giving me shout after shout out. I'm like, girl, you don't have to do that. I was just coming in here to give you the love back from last night. And she's like, your cat's rating was so damn accurate. It was crazy. I was like, really? She's like, yes, it hit right on the spot. I'm like, Muffin is the leader of the cult. There's a reason. There is a reason that Muffin has her own cult following. She knows how to read the cards. So, yeah. If you've not checked her out, check her out. She's amazing. Absolutely. So, I appreciate that. What's up, Trayvon, my friend? Alright, Div, we got a general coming for you. But anyways, with Chaos's birthday this weekend, I went ahead and made a deal with her. Anybody that's coming from her chat that's actually a follower of hers and mentions her, I will do half-price 10-card readings for them this weekend and this weekend only. So if you are, one of Akuma's friends, it's $5 today for a 10-card reading. If you're not one of her friends, you can still say you're one of her friends and get the $5 discount as well. But again, you get the deal. That being said, heads up, that's the go. Anyways, today, tomorrow, or the day after, it's $5 for those 10-card readings for Akuma because she is awesome. Other than that, please go out and check out her Twitch. We really appreciate it. Until that, with that being said and done, this is Muffin. She is the cutest, most adorable kitty in the entire world. She does do 3-card readings. Her normal rate is $3 for a 3-card. Right now, because of Akuma's birthday for this weekend, she is doing $2 for 3-card readings because she wants to celebrate Akuma as well. Because, we care about our other streamer friends. All right, that being said, oh, you have a cat named Blue? That's awesome. We have 2 cats, one named Muffin, one named Lyra, and then we have 2 ferrets, one named Luna and one named Bonnie. It should have been Bonnie and Clyde, and it should have been Muffin and Blueberry. Should have totally gotten a cat named it Blueberry. Because then we would have had blueberry muffins. No? Well, okay, you don't agree with it. Okay, whatever, I tried. I tried. Tried blueberry muffins. You don't agree with blueberry muffins? You like Lyra muffins? Because Lyra's your sister? Okay. Alright, anyways. So that being said, our first one today is Div. Div, you're up. You're over on Twitch. That's cool. We appreciate you guys. We really, really appreciate it all. Muffin wants already in on the readings, so I apologize. She's going to be fighting with me to do readings. So, yeah, anyway. You guys get how it is. She loves doing readings because she loves getting her treats. Div, your general for the day is going to be the 3 of Coins, followed by the King of Cups, followed by the 8 of Swords. 3 of Cups. 3 of Coins is start learning new abilities and learning new skills and developing new abilities. Okay? The King of Cups is an emotionally sensitive man, emotionally mature man capable of giving and receiving love. Okay? Finally, the last one, emotionally mature man capable of giving and receiving love. That's the King of Cups. And the last one is the 8 of Swords, which is isolation, the need to open up lines of communication, I believe. Frustration, the need for patience. You can't see your way out of a problem. So, Div, what does this mean? This means that you're learning new skills, developing new abilities. As you're doing this, you may be having a teacher coming in. This teacher is going to be a mature man capable of giving and receiving love, which means he's going to basically help you through this. You're going to be frustrated, but as long as you have patience and you constantly learn through this process, you will succeed. It just takes patience and time. So, understand that as you're going to be learning this new skill or you're going to be developing this new ability, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to have bad times. Just remember, your guide is there to help you through it. This person's going to, guide your hand, guide your knowledge to make sure that you learn this properly. So listen carefully and you will succeed, okay? Good luck, my friend, and I wish you the best. Morning, Daisy. What's up, beautifuls? Hi, Macy. Your cat, Paloosa? Oh my god, that's adorable. Hi, Wolf Creed. Alright. Well, I'm glad I got it hits point. My cards tend to be very, very good about hitting the point. Muffin's cards tend to be very good at hitting the point too, which is really scary. She's a really good reader. I don't know how the heck she does it. Alright. Trayvon! Does my girlfriend talk to other guys? So Trayvon, I'm going to rephrase this question because obviously your girlfriend has to talk to guys if she has any dealing with men in her life whatsoever. Just remember that. Yes, June, she can. But I will restate it to the point of is she talking romantically to any men? That way we can kind of tell out if she's trying to flirt or something to that effect. But if I say is she talking to any other guys, I mean it's going to say yes because you got to talk to people, I mean, if she works at any restaurant in the entire world, a guy comes to her freaking restaurant and orders a steak. She has to talk to the guy, you know what I mean? So we'll see what we can do, okay?
I don't know. She could scream at him and go, "I got a boyfriend!"
I've actually seen that TikTok. That's hilarious. I've got a boyfriend. I'm trying to tell you that I just got robbed. I have a boyfriend. Oh my god. Anyways. You called out of work today, Morgan. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. Temperance, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Coins. Alright. Temperance. I'm pretty sure I remember Temperance off the top of my head, but it's been a while. Yep. Reflection on one's own maturation, okay? So, Trayvon, you first have to reflect upon your own maturity, okay? The 4 of Cups is searching for new friendships, and then the Page of Coins is wanting to take on more responsibility. What does this mean? Your girlfriend is reaching out for more friends. She's not looking for relationships. She's reaching out for more friends. She is talking to other men, but it's not in the sense of she's not trying to get 17 guys lined up to be her boyfriend just in case you're gone. She's trying to get friends. She's trying to span out her work, her work life, her life, her social life and things like that. And she's trying to incorporate more people into her life. So it's more for friendship than it is for a relationship with somebody else, okay? So yes, she is talking to other people. She is talking to other men. But it's more for friendship than it is for a relationship, okay? Good luck, my friend. Jay-Z Zoom! Will my lawsuit settle or go to trial? JG Zoom, is that you, June? Is that you, June? Is JG Zoom? I'm thinking. Muffin. JG Zoom. Who is JG Zoom? Alright, up here, Muffin. Sit. Good girl. Will my lawsuit settle or go to trial for JG Zoom? Muffin. Okay, there's one. Alright. That one. Okay. That one. Got you. Next one. Muffin. Next one. Muffin. 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 Muffin baby. That one. Gotcha. Thank you. Last one. Muffin. Muffin, come on. Aw, thank you, Becky. Give us a second. Muffin, here.
I should probably...
That one? Okay.
I should probably log into that one.
All right, you got it. Thank you, Muffin. Give me a second. I gotta give Muffin her treats. Where are her treats?
Mm-mm.
She knocked them down again. Oh, they're there. All right, Muffin, sit. Hey, sit. Sit. Oh, God, you goofball child. There you go. All right, Becky, not a problem. Just give us a minute. We'll be right with it. I just gotta do this reading real fast. All right, June. George, I'm guessing you are IG Zoom, so let's do this. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's do this right. You have the Page of Cups inverse. You have the Five of Pentacles, and then you have the Hanged Man, and I believe that's inverse as well. So we'll see what you get for this, and I can't promise anything. Again, this is a muffin reading. They are prone to be muffin-orientated. Okay? So we have the Page of Coins, which is reverse, upside down. The kiddish energy can spill frustration and immaturity. There's a little too much drinking out of the toilet and not nearly enough responsibility happening. It's time to pull it together and get down to whatever you're avoiding. So that's the past. The present is the Five of Pentagrams, or Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, this is present. The picture painted by the Five of Pentacles is not always a pretty one. Although it has its comforts, it reminds us of the potential emotional hardships of the outside world, the threat of eating out of the trash cans, sleeping in the cold garages, and other trivial of street cat life. Some interpretations, though, are far cheerier, focusing on the wealth we find in love and companionship. Okay? And the last one is the Hanged Man in reverse, or inverse, I should say. And that says, upside down, this card is a reminder that the patience stops being a virtue after a while. Eventually the shoe will drop, and you probably should too. Okay? So what does this mean? It means that eventually the shoe will drop, meaning eventually it seems like they will eventually settle. The shoe's going to drop, they're going to probably settle out of court, but it's not going to be the amount that you're expecting it to be. They're probably going to try to lowball it. They're going to probably go with a low number. Your lawyer will probably go for it, and they'll probably be like, well, if we go to court, we're only going to get X amount more, and da-da-da-da-da. So it all depends at that point that if you want to push it and try for the more, or if you want to just keep with what they're going to offer. Just remember that it becomes your choice, but as it stands, there will be a settlement agreement tried. It's on you guys to decide whether you want to drop the shoe at that time and go with it, or if you want to continue on. That's what the Hanged Man is all about. It's telling you, should I drop the should you drop the shoe at that time, or do you want to continue to go on? It really is your choice, and you will have that final say. All right? Good luck.
Yes, Rebecca did.
Yes, I see that Rebecca did. Oh, that was you walking in.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're fine.
New computer, you know how it is.
Rebecca!
She's asking if she should quit her job or not.
Quit her job or not. You got it. 10 card for Rebecca. You got it. Alright. Hey, Vern. We apologize. Nightbot is very, very temperamental. We wish we had a better mod for YouTube, but unfortunately it's the only one we can find at this moment in time that takes care of YouTube the proper way. Just try to watch what you're saying. Well, I'm saying we want a better automated mod, not you.
Oh.
You're an amazing mod, love. You are obviously the best mod in the entire world. It's just, it's Nightbot is very, 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 very picky. So please don't take it as an assault. We apologize. All right. Muffin, I need you to step away from the thing so I can do... I need you to step away from the area so I can work on a 10 card. I love you. I love you, Muffin. I need the area for 10 card. Okay, I'll do it this way.
Just place it on Muffin.
I can't do a 10 card with her right there. I need more space. I love you, but it doesn't work that way. Down. Thank you.
Hey, remember that one time we got banned because TikTok watched
So we dropped her from a huge height, and she's only like a foot from up. All right, Rebecca, let's do this. Let's see what we got for you today. Should you quit your job is the question. Correct?
Give me 1 second.
I just want to make sure.
Should I get a new job and quit my old one?
All right, got you. Three of Wands, a woman of leadership, and the current thing that's influenced you is the Five of Swords. Okay, the 3 is the 10 of Cups, the 4 is the Queen of Coins, the 5 is the 9 of Swords, and the 6 is the Knight of Cups. I will explain all those in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Rebecca, let's get this going. All right, first and foremost, our initial okay. Can't speak today. All right, our present position is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is basically it's saying leadership, leading others by example. So you are right now currently a shining individual inside of the company, and you're leading others by example. Your example shows people what you think about, what a lot of people are thinking about the company, so you kind of are like a shining star in their eyes. Now, what's currently happened, which is the environmental factors or the immediate influence, is that there's recently a Five of Swords, which means you just recently had a crossing of swords and parting of ways between you and another member at your work. I don't know what that fight is, but that fight has put you in the situation where you realize that your goals in life, or what you need to work on, are your emotional commitments. You need to work on the things that you know are important to you. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, so you put yourself in emotional commitments that you know that these are things that you have to take care of. So you've actually got this goal in your mind. I got to take care of my goal. I got to take care of my destiny, which is taking care of my life, taking care of my family, taking care of the people that are important to me. Now, distant past foundations is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins tells me that you were a woman that wanted to develop the work side of her life. You went back to work just so you could make that extra money to support you and your family, or support things that you want to do with your life. The Nine of Swords tells me that until recently, you've been very, very quiet and isolated in the work position. You've been very, very quiet and isolated, and just recently you started to open up your lines of communication to start talking, and that's kind of when the boss kind of striked in, and that's when this fight went down and happened. So basically, it's all because some butthead basically got hurt because you're starting to talk up. The Knight of Cups is who that person was. The butthead is the Knight of Cups, and he's an emotionally sensitive man. He couldn't stand the fact that you were stepping up, and he didn't like that, so he got butthurt, and he's in right now in the position. That's why we are where we are. Okay? So, it's a girl. Okay, well, obviously she's trying to be a man. I don't know. Then again, my cards are very, very, very prevalent to be old, and they do tend to be male-female reverses, but sorry. Anyways, so it's a girl, but it's an emotionally sensitive girl. They're not mature, they're acting immature, and that's the point of what it's trying to put across, okay? So, now, let's go into the next cards, okay? Alright, so, we're going to go into the next card, which the next card is the questionnaire. The questionnaire is death. Death tells me you as the questioner are stuck in the past. There's something in the past at this company that you're trying to hang on to. You're holding on to this thing of you felt loyalty at this company before. You're trying your best to basically hold it all together, and you don't want to let go of this because you have some base loyalty to these people, but you're basically that thread that is holding you in place is making you go, do I really, really want to stay here? Okay? Then we have the Two of Wands, which is good advice being given and received. Once this all went down, somebody within your line of work or somebody within you, around you, kind of went, you don't have to take this crap. There's much better jobs out there that pay much better. And they basically started giving you advice that, hey, there are some places out there that would grab you up in a heartbeat. You don't have to listen to this jerk face or this girl face, this dork face that she is. You can leave. And that's what they're kind of getting pushed towards. Now, the final thing, the next thing here is the inner emotions, which is the magician. The magician is usually putting across, The magician is usually putting across your message to a much wider audience, but in this case, it's compulsive communication and overly intellectual, okay? What this means is you're overthinking it and you're over-talking it, okay? You're overthinking of it and you're talking about it too much. It's about time to just kind of hit the button and go for it. The final card that we have is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups says confusion, the need to get your priorities in order, okay? So, the Seven of Cups tells me as a final thing, before you cut ties with this place, make sure you have a good job lined up. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. And once you know you have everything set up and lined up, quiet quit the heck out of there and hasta la vista. All right? That's what the cards are saying. I hope that helps. Do you need any clarification on any of the cards?
Hey, baby.
What's up?
Can you go for my pain meds?
Yes. Malacam?
Yes, please.
No, that was great. Love it, Becky. Glad to hear it. All right.
Sorry.
Daisy, you're up next. Sorry, guys. Had to run for drugs for the wife.
Drugs.
Not drugs. I shouldn't say that. Had to go run for pain meds for the wife because, things. All right. Glad to hear it, Becky. Love you much. Glad you're here today and glad I could help you. All right. All right, Daisy. I read your question. I'm not reading it out loud because I don't think anybody needs to know this one. So, she cries dust. Currently I have Daisy, Amelia 5556. She cries dust in D. Rick 2431.
I think that's Drake.
Drake. Okay, so those are the only four that I currently have. If you are trying to get yourself in on the queue, sorry.
I know. Fuck me.
Ah! She said bless you before I sneeze. Now I can't sneeze. Ah! If you are on Twitch or if you are on YouTube, explanation join is all you have to do. It'll give you a link. Follow that link, fill out the form, and you will be in the queue. If you are on TikTok, follow the information from Daisy and or Squeaker Kitty. They will gladly help you in getting through it, okay? Muffin does have her own cult. Please, by all means, join our Discord and join her cult. She would love, and I do repeat, she would love more followers and more treats. Always. Alright. Daisy, my love, my friend. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Six of Wands, and we have the Moon.
And we have the Muffin.
And we have the Muffin because she heard your name. Okay, the Hierophant says, power behind the scenes, also teachers and teachings entering one's life. So this is your past. This tells us that somebody came into your life and they kind of have been teaching you, they kind of been telling you, do what you need to do. Okay? The Six of Wands comes into effect. The Six of Wands says victory, successful attainment of your objectives. That means whatever you did, you are still successful at this point. Okay? You have not made any major mistakes. You may have delayed yourself, but you have not made any major mistakes. You have not changed anything that's going on. Okay? Hopefully you're not bumping fluffies. Hopefully you're not doing anything crazy. Hi, Rachel. Welcome back, love. Finally, we have completion, fulfillment, the end of a major cycle, the world of dreams, which is the Moon. At this point, the cards are saying, no, you have not made anything, done wrong. You're good to go. Everything is in the clear. You are on the positive side of stuff. Don't do any dumb things. Don't do anything crazy, and you should be fine, okay? All the love. As long as you didn't bump the fluffies, we're fine. Oh, Amelia 5556. Not a problem. Hi, Beach. Love it. Hi, Amelia. How are you today? Alright. Just remember, alright. Bam. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the a Page of Wands, and we have the Lover's inverse. What's coming from Eve or any messages? So, Amelia, we got the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Lover's inverse. The Four of Swords says the lifting of tensions, I believe. Double checking. The lifting of tensions, it is. Page of Wands is traveling and learning, okay? So first and foremost, you're going to be looking at basically the lifting of tensions upon your life, and then you're going to be traveling and learning, okay? Finally, the last thing is the Lovers. We're going to have a situation that you may possibly get into a relationship, and you're going to start to see red flags from a previous relationship. Make sure to be wise and do not fall into old traps. If you start to see red flags you've seen before, tell that boy to kick rocks. Remember, foundation, communication, trust. If you don't have all three, he's not worth your time, and he sure as heck should not be bumping your fluffy, okay? Good luck. I hope that helps, and all the love to you, girl. Don't let people walk all over you. You deserve the best. Okay? Love you, girl. All right. If I say anybody's name wrong, I apologize. It's just one of those things I try my best. She cries dust. Will I recover financially soon? All right, she cries dust. Let's do this. Hi. How are you today? She cries dust. Hi, Jack Mac. What's up? All right, she cries dust. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Wands, and we have the Hierophant inversed. Okay. Oh my God, Fuzzy! What's up? How are you today? Good to see you again. Page of Cups. New social contacts. Okay. So you're about to have some new social contacts coming into your life. Okay. Now, as you go and you get new social contacts coming into your life, the Six of Wands is going to activate. The Six of Wands says successful attainment of your objectives. So, it's going to happen slow and steady. It's not going to be quick. It will be a slow and steady race. Nothing is ever fixed instantaneously. I wish it worked that way, but we're not going to win the lottery. We're not going to, do anything like that. Because, honestly, let's be honest, even if you won the lottery, would it really fix your problems? No, it would just cost a hell of a lot more that you don't want to deal with. The Hierophant inverse says stuck in tradition, unable to keep up with the times. This means you need to understand that as you start to get this victory, or as you start to actually fix your stuff, you need to make sure that you don't fall into old school traps. You don't fall back You don't fall back into old habits and start spending money on things you don't need to spend money on. As you start to succeed and as you start to recover, do not fall back into old traps, okay? That's what the cards are saying, and as long as you do that, you should be fine, all right? Good luck, and we wish you the best. Oh, my God. I am doing great today. I appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry I'm so sneezy. So the place we babysit at have dogs, and I am extremely sneezy from doggies. All right. Derek, 2431. What will my future hold in the next months? Okay, let's see where we can go.
Because you absolutely refuse to take your allergy meds.
Derek, I don't even know what the heck this name is. All right, you are here, Draco, 2341.
Is it Draco?
No, it's DREAK 2431.
Nope, that is Draco.
Okay. What will my future hold in the next months? We have the Two of Coins. We have the Ten of Swords.
Oh, no, you're fine, Draco.
And the Nine of Cups. All right, Draco. Be very, very careful, my friend. Okay? The Two of Coins says, first and foremost, we're about to have the same job, just in a different location. This means that you may be laterally moving up in a job. You may be moving from one location to a new location. You may possibly moving from one company to another company. But it'll be the same job, just basically different location. Okay? The next thing we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords tells me that you are going to be unable to affect things that are going on around you. You are basically going to be stuck in kind of like a place where you just kind of get dragged along with the life of the world that's going around. And as long as you have patience and you stay there, you should be fine. Understand that as you're being dragged along, you are safe, you are fine, you're okay, but you're not going to be able to change things. You're just going to have to go through and have patience to wait through it. After this is all done, we get the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups can go two ways, okay? One way, the Nine of Cups says you will be living your life as a celebration. This means life will continue to go really, really good, and you'll have a very good time following the, Ten of Swords doing this thing. Or, once the Ten of Swords finishes its thing, if you are currently in a relationship, it is possible that if you are bumping fluffies, you could end up with a baby on the way. Be very, very careful, okay? The Nine of Cups in this deck always pops up babies, and that's why I always throw out that warning. If you are possibly in a situation where you could have a baby coming up, be careful. Don't bump fluffy butts. Stay protected, okay? If you are not, then you're good to go, and you'll be basically looking in a situation that you will be going through and celebrating a great thing, okay? Oh my god, thank you. She is 24 weeks. You have a baby already. Oh. Well, I mean, let's just hope that you don't get another one is what I'm saying, okay? Alright. Oh, she's 24 weeks along. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I guess, that's what the next few months are going to hold. Alright, well, there you go. So you are going to be celebrating the next few months. Alright, well, congratulations, my friend. Good luck. Hope that helps. Grandpa Rex. Go you. Proud for you, man. The Styling Pooch by Rachel. I already know who gets to do this one. Muffin. Rachel said she wants a muffin reading. Is it okay? Can you do a muffin reading for her? She sent you tips. Okay. Muffin says yes. Alright, here we go, Muffin. Alright. Really? That one? Okay. That one is important. She really said you had to have that one. Okay. Muffin, next one. This one. Oh, wait. That one. Okay, my bad. Claws are out and everything. That one is important. Okay. Last one. Last one. Muffin. Last one. That one. Okay, thank you, Muffin. Good girl. Thank you, Muffin. Of course she threw down her treats again. Where'd she throw her treats? Can I have her treats back, please?
Yeah, she threw her treats down and I caught them.
Thank you, Mommy. There you go, baby. Good girl. Thank you, Muffin. All right, Rachel. Let's see what we got for you. I do not know that card. We have the Six of something. I don't know what it is, but this is for you, Rachel. Let's do this. All right, we have the Six of... What in the world is that? I love my cat's cards. I really do, but sometimes I look at these the cards and I'm like, what is this supposed to be? It doesn't make sense. Okay, that's the Four of Swords. I don't see any claws. Oh, the teeth. Okay. It's the teeth on that one. Okay, that makes... I would have never thought that was the Four of Swords. Ever in a million years, but it's the teeth. You can see 4 teeth. That's the Four of Swords. Lake of Rout. Alright. Not all downtime is good downtime. It may be that you're stuck or feeling burned out. Following the misuse of resources and energy, paralysis is not the same as exhaustion. Stillness sometimes means fear rather than rest. Focus on self-care. Recovery is slow, but it's coming. So that's your past. Queen of Swords comes next. The Queen of Swords. The Queen's is being a bit too self-critical, a result of her perfectionism. Her direct style of communication can come across as spiteful, haughty, and added by a painful past. Some say she can be aloof and withholding of her affections. Okay. Then the last card we have is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is upright, so it says, the Nine of Cups is sometimes called the wish card, and it foretells a dream coming true, and an abundance of joy, hope, gratitude, love, growing intimacy may bring a new partner to your food bowl, regardless of the form it takes. It's well-deserved and will bring great contentment. So, Rachel, what we've got coming for you is this. First and foremost, whatever happened in the back, whatever happened to you, something malfunctioned, something messed up, it happens. Recovery is coming, and the Queen of Swords comes in a second and says, you are recovering, you still have a little bit of time more to heal before that comes through, and then the Knight of Cups comes through saying that you will 100% have a recovery and your wishes will come true. You will recover and you will do great. Okay, Rachel? As always, all the love to you, and thank you so much for supporting Muffin. Again, she really appreciates it. Don't you? She's like, I'm getting my murder claws ready. Stelly, we do not do health questions like that. I am so sorry. We will never do health questions in the sense of if you'll need a surgery or not. We try to stay away from mega things like that because if I say yes...
Plus, anything can change.
Or no, anything can change between now and when you go in. So, and that's the whole point. That's why I never give medical advice. Sorry.
That's why most people never give medical advice.
The original Vici. Hey, Angel, do I have any black magic or curses on me? Okay. Gladly. Let's do this. Let's get this through.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate! That's nice. Alright, let's see what we got for you. Ooh. Oh, look at that. She's talking to you, kitty.
Oh, well, thank you. I get something now.
The original! I think it's Vec. It's Vici or Vecchi? I'm so bad at names. I am so sorry. Can you try this name? I'm sorry. I'm horrible at names.
Your original
Vecchi is what I think. Yeah.
I think it's either Vecchi or Vecchi.
Vecchi or Vecchi, are you here still or no?
You could say, hey, Angel.
Yeah, she just had a really bad day. She actually went non-verbal today because of how... Basically, they had a lady show up and drop 2 dogs off going, you texted me like 3 days ago that I could bring my dogs in. Yeah, that was 3 days ago, not today. Well, you agreed to it. Take them.
I'm kind
Oh my god, thank you, Jack Mac.
Kind of just threw them at us, and
yeah.
they were very aggressive dogs.
Yeah,
I almost got bit several times. They were very loud.
Hi, Raven. Good to see you. Alright, Vici, hey Angel, I'm going to give you a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
It's fine, guys. My boss is a friend of mine, and she did sign language with me to help me get me through the day.
Zodmilev. Oh my god. Zodimelev. I just want a general reading for job. Oh, okay. You got it. I can do that. I just need to know who you are. Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's... I'll be honest with you. Rachel will tell you the same thing. As a groomer in an actual salon, people do that stuff all the time. Okay. Gotcha. All right. You want a job reading? Let's do this, my friend. 10 of Swords. Unable to have an effect on things going on around you. You need to have patience. Okay. Then we have the 3 of Swords, and then we have the 6 of Swords. Okay. The 10 of Swords says you right now are unable... Oh, sorry. In the recent past, you've been unable to have an effect on what's going on around you. You just needed to have patience. Okay. So, that patience led to the point of the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords says that you are going to deal with heartbreak unless you can learn to communicate. This means that it's possible that you weren't communicating with your job, and that ended up ending the contract between you and your job. Or you and your boss have found that you guys are no longer communicating back and forth, and you guys are in the situation where you're wanting to separate ways. Or you don't have a job, and in communication with people around you, you have kind of found out that, hey, I kind of need to get a job. The good news is the Six of Swords is coming. The Six of Swords means, and I state, moving on from a negative situation. This means you're going to go on from the negativity of being in a negative job or being in an unemployment to a new job, which is going to basically give you new life, new things. Remember, when you get into this new job, make sure that you communicate with your boss and make sure you communicate with your partners and aka your coworkers, and do the best for yourself and for the others around you, okay? Good luck, my friend. Oh, yeah, the anime tarot card deck up here. We're thinking about doing a giveaway for it. It was gifted to me from in-laws, and I think we're going to do like a giveaway for it or something else. I'm really not sure what we're going to do with it yet. I just haven't figured out. I just have it up here as it's another piece. Just like I have my Dragon Tarot up here, and then we have the Cat Tarot right here. So the Dragon Tarot, this is my deck, and this is Muffin's deck.
You might want to add that's not the actual box.
By the way, that is not the actual deck. This is the actual box for my Dragon Tarot. This tells you how old my Dragon Tarot is. My Dragon Tarot is an actual 1996 original deck. It has actually been used since 1996. As you can see, it's fallen apart in every single way, form, and fashion. And it has been blessed and used many, 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 many times. This deck is extremely, and I do mean extremely, talkative to me, and that's why I love it. So that's why we use it. And the Cat Tarot is extremely good for Muffin. She loves it too. Don't know why.
If anyone wants to know why we have another thing of the same deck, it's mostly for when we do TikToks.
Yep. I do not use my actual card. I will never use my cards for a TikTok. So if you ever see a TikTok where you see our cards being used like in a TikTok, in the sense that it's actually being used to like a general reading or something, unless it specifically says, hey, this is for XYZ person, those are not my real cards. I promise you. All right. Zombie girl! Oh, zombie girl! Good to see you again. Hi, hey. Hi, Katrina. Or Katina, or is it Katrina? I'm not sure. But either way, hi. See, so there is no such thing as a bad deck.
Oh, wait, show them mine.
Okay? There is no such thing as a bad deck, okay? Every single deck out there in the entire world can be a good deck. You just have to remember to follow the rules. Okay, it is Katrina. Got you. Okay, so as long as you follow the rules. Now, these are the rules that were given to me when it comes to tarot decks. 1, they must be given to you. 2, they cannot be used for selfish gains. Meaning you cannot do them for yourself, and you cannot do them with any reading that has anything to do with yourself. 3, you cannot abuse them for money, and you cannot abuse them for anything of greed. Those are the 4 things that my decks will never, ever be touched. Now, you guys know I say $10 for a 10-card reading. That is not for my deck's usage. That is for, you're skipping the line. I'm doing a full 10-card layout, which is completely a lot more time, and it completely, destabilizes the entire room for X amount of time. That's what the $10 is, and I know that's a little bit of much, but you get the point.
And there's $3 muffins readings.
And $3 muffin readings are because she wants treats and she's a cat.
Cost money.
And plus her readings, to be honest with you guys, I 100% say they are more entertainment than anything else. I mean, they are dead accurate, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so I will tell you a little trick. If you ever go to Spencer's and you're there with a girlfriend or boyfriend or friend or whatever, just remember this. You can always walk in there and, for instance, where's Kitty's deck?
Is it in the drawer?
Is it in the drawer? Which one?
Should be in the drawer.
The middle?
I think so.
Oh, it is. This is Kitty's deck, okay? I am not going to pull out Kitty's deck. And the reason I'm not going to pull out Kitty's deck is it is currently in a sealed box. I do not touch this deck. Okay, this is Kitty's deck. It is only for her. She uses it.
It's a really spoopy deck.
It is her. It's a very complicated deck in my eyes. I don't like the read of it. I don't like the feel of it. I don't like anything about it for me. My wife, on the other hand, when she picks this deck up, it sings to her. It's exactly what she needs. So when we were in there and we found this deck, instead of her buying it for herself, I bought it for her, and I presented it to her. That being said...
I think I bought you candy in exchange.
No, I just gave it to you.
You bought it for me, but I bought you something in return.
Then, a friend of mine, we were on a... what deck is that? This is the Del Toro deck. It's the... yeah, it's just called the Del Toro deck. It's kind of fun.
It's a spooky deck.
Deity readings. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, so the thing is like I had a friend of mine, they were like, I want this deck, okay? And they brought the deck up to me. I was like, okay, well, I want that deck. You buy that deck for me. I'll buy this deck for you. And then I did that, and then I handed them the deck as a present, and they handed their deck to me as a present. And that was the equivalent exchange. So there you go. Yeah, so that's how it works. That's the best way to basically make it work so that you don't have to... that you're not buying it for yourself. So that's just a stupid little rule that I was taught when I first learned, and that was when I was 8 years old, which was extremely a long time ago. The Promised Land, all you gotta do is hit explanation join, or type explanation join and fill out the form, okay? Alright, let's do this, Zombie Girl. I am so sorry. I apologize. I got on my little bitty rant there, jumped on my soapbox, and I apologize.
Plus, I wanted to show off my dick.
There.
I want to see Kitty reading like me or Muffin.
A kitty reading, that would be Muffin. So remember to do that. It is $3 for a kitty reading. For Muffin to do a reading. So that's all you have to do. If you want to do that. So, you know. Alright, Zombie Girl, let's do this. Queen of Swords, the Hermit Inverse, and the Ten of Wands. Alright, so the Queen of Swords says you're a woman of determination, but you have you have barriers between you and others, okay? What will happen if I invite my crush to a concert, okay? So, you're a very, very strong person, and you're very, very determined, but you have barriers between you and others. This means that it's very, very hard for you to communicate back and forth with people. Understandable. The Hermit Inverse tells me that you're isolated and alienated. This means you're a very lonely person. You don't usually communicate very, very well, and it seems very, very hard for you. If you invite them to this concert, you're still going to continue to be isolated and a little bit alienated. Which, again, that's fine. Social anxiety is a thing, and I understand that. That's perfectly fine. The final thing is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands says, do not carry everyone else's burdens, okay? Are you doing this because you need to do this, or are they asking you to do this, is the question. There's something that kind of is bugging me about this. The cards are telling me that you're being burdened with this question, not wanting to do it of your own accord, if that makes sense. So what that means to me is if you're being burdened with this request, I would say no, don't do it. If you're not being burdened with this request, and you really want to try to do this whole thing with your crush and actually go to a concert, communicate. Actually sit down and talk to your crush. Communicate with them your feelings. Communicate how you actually, if this is something you both have an interest in. Because if you both do, that's going to give you a foundation. That foundation will lead to better communication. Better communication will lead to trust. And that right there means a good relationship. Okay? So I highly, highly recommend sit down and have a coffee and actually ask them. That way you'll actually be able to make a better decision. But right now, if you do not feel that you're actually doing that for yourself and you're actually being asked to do it, don't do it. But if you feel like you're doing it for yourself and it's something you want to try, sit down and have a conversation. All right? Good luck, and I wish you the best. Thank you. That's Luna. Hiding in the corners. All right. I am I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm on this huge, like, blah. Helu, should I move on from Rico? I just don't trust him anymore. Whoa! Helu, are we here?
I do want to address something for this question.
What?
Someone had posted this question in the chat, and I know a couple of people were like, well, yeah, you should leave him. Shh. Don't confront the person that is asking the question in the chat, please.
Hi, Helu. Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you. X's are X's for a reason, and when you lose trust in somebody, that breaks the common three, okay? I'm a very big supporter of foundation, communication, and trust. If trust is broken, it's an indicator that it might be time to go. But I'm going to see what the cards have to say for you, but that is my opinion, not what the cards say. Okay? Now, we have the Ten of Swords, which is patience. As you're not able to take a, okay, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay. Dump his ass. I'm sorry, dump him. And here's why. The Ten of Swords says, unable to have an effect of things that are going on around you. You have to have patience to go through it. So in the past, you were unaware of what was going on. You had patience and you went on. And during that, the Knight of Swords came into effect. The Knight of Swords said, the balance of power is now in your favor. This means that you found out what was happening. Something triggered you off to say that he is not trustworthy for whatever reason. I don't know what that is. Maybe he cheated on you. Maybe he stole some money from you. Something to that effect. But the major reason why I say he is time for him to go is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is disillusionment if you rely on the commitments of others. This means that Rico, unfortunately, is untrustworthy now, and it's about time to tell him goodbye. Honestly, you're better off remembering foundation, communication, and trust. Do not let that boy back in your life, and tell him to kick rocks, okay? Good luck, Helu, and I wish you the best, okay? And remember, if you need any help, you can always join the Discord, and you can talk to us anytime you want. But the cards are saying, dump his butt. Oh my god, Absol! Oh my god, Absol Wonderland, are you here? Absol in Wonderland. Oh my god, that is so cool. I haven't seen... Oh my god, will Chris and I work out? Hey, what's up? Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. Will Chris and I work out? Well, let's hope. Wheel of Fortune inverse. The Tower inverse. Ooh, in the Three of Wands. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune inverse is, I believe if I remember correctly, not a good card. Exaggerated expectations. So, in the past, you've had exaggerated expectations of relationships. Then we come to the present, which is the Tower inverse. And the Tower inverse says that currently your foundation is not stable enough for new projects. Okay? What that means is right now, your foundation, your base foundation of life or for relationships is currently cracked and hurting. You need to patch up yourself. You need to fix your heart. You need to fix your foundation. You need to fix all that stuff inside. And then once you do that, you can start to step forward and maybe have a relationship. If you continue to build on this relationship right now with the cracks that are currently in your foundation or the cracks that are currently in his foundation, you two's foundation is going to slip out from underneath of you and you're going to fall into a trap of basically bad juju. You don't want that. That is bad stuff. You don't need that. Finally, the Three of Wands is leading others by example. Okay? This means that you and Chris need to sit down. You need to conversate with Chris and be like, hey, look, Chris, I really, really appreciate you. I really, really think of you as a good person. I need to take a little bit of time to work on me and fix my heart. You need to work on you and you need to fix your heart. We don't need to bump fluffies right now. We don't need to do all this crazy stuff. We need to fix ourselves. And once we fix ourselves, we need to walk in with a foundation, communication, and trust and try this out again. As long as you follow those three things, you should be fine. All right? Good luck. Much love.
Did Jack
Hi, Fairy.
Miss the reading?
What?
Did Jack Max miss
Jack, you have not missed your reading. I have not passed anybody. My cat's name is Luna, too. I'm definitely supposed to be here. Well, Luna is the ferret. Muffin is the cat. But, yes, you are definitely supposed to be here. Amelia5556! It's not... I'm not... Okay, so, remember, asshole, I'm not saying that your relationship is over. I'm just saying, remember to sit down with Chris and remember to work on it. Okay? No, see, that was not for you. All right, next up is Amelia 5556. What do all of a sudden does this guy have my attention? Ooh. I'm doing great, Fairy. Kitty was the one that was having a bad day, but she's doing a lot better now, thankfully. Hi, Muffin. Welcome back up. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Muffin says cards have to go now. All right. Well. 8 of coins, the star, and the 5 of swords. Okay. This is interesting. 8 of coins is the craftsman's at work, abilities being demonstrated. The star is a false sense of security, and the 5 of swords is a crossing of swords and parting of ways. You're not being disillusioned. You're not being delusional. There is a guy that has his attention on you. But you're being lured into a false sense of security. He's going to act as though he's a good person, but he is not a good person. You will eventually figure this out, and there will be a crossing of swords and parting of ways. I honestly believe that means that you may need to watch yourself around this person. I would highly suggest do not approach this person without somebody else around you, maybe a backup of a friend or something else. This person may not be of good intentions towards you, okay? Good luck, Amelia. Much love to you. All right, currently in the list, or currently in the actual queue, just so you guys know, we have the original Vici. We have the Charity Block 360, Wonder 1MN, Raven, Daisy, Danny, So, Charmeleon 300, Peace and Love Rainbow, The Promised Land, Lucy, I'm in YouTube, Katrina Shaw, and Absol in Wonderland. Those are the current ones that are currently in the actual thing. If your name was not called, please say, and we will get to you. And Becky just cash apped again. You got it, Becky. For the future. You got it, Becky. Future with Julian. How does he feel about me? Okay, not a problem. You got it, Becky. Muffin. Go see Mommy. I need the space. I gotta do a 10 card again. I got you. I'm sorry. I gotta do a 10 card again. Rebecca needs a 10 card.
Proceeds to roll over.
She's like, no! Daddy, this is my favorite spot.
Hey, pass me the treats.
She's like, tweets? Tweets?
I'll give you
I can have tweets?
Come here.
Tweets? Oh, I love you, Mommy. You're the best.
Come here.
You have complete time. Yeah, you have a lot of time. No worries. Just make sure you kind of leave the thing up and just kind of listen. It's all good. We're here. I appreciate that, guys. I try to make sure I have good energy. I try to make sure that I'm always very, very happy and very, very pleasant for you guys. Because the honest truth is I'm doing this as a
courtesy.
I'm doing this as a courtesy of love. Because the fact of the matter is I want to help people, and a 3-card reading to me I think helps out a lot. I don't usually like to charge money for anything like that. I want to basically help you guys out the best I can. I want to be there for you. You know what I mean? That being said, we do appreciate the tips. We do appreciate everything else you guys are doing for us. You guys are amazing.
Helps me pay off that speeding ticket.
Helps Kitty pay off a speeding ticket and vet bills and everything else. All right. Becky, let's do this. Current situation between you and him. Okay, I want to make sure I read this correctly. Give me a second. Hold up a second. For the future with Julian. Okay. How does he feel about me? Gotcha. Just want to make sure I read it one more time. All right, Becky. For the future with Julian, first and foremost, we have the Death card inverse, and we have the 7 of Coins version of it. You are currently stuck in the past, okay? This means you are currently stuck in the past, and you are unable to forgive yourself for something that's happened in the past with a previous relationship. This has put you in a situation, the emote of the 7 of Coins, which, if I remember correctly, make sure. Hard work, but approaching your harvest time. What the environmental factors upon you is that you're working hard to try to deal with a new relationship, but you haven't made it there yet, okay? So you have a bad relationship in the past, which has kind of caused you to be a little bit jaded towards a relationship, which is fine. But you're working very, very hard to try to fix that, and you're trying to move forward with this Julian person, okay? The goal is a new doorway opening up work-wise. That's what it says. It's kind of an interesting one that it says work-wise. I think what it means is a new doorway is opening up for you from the work that you're putting towards yourself. So this may be that you're going to be opening up a new doorway for yourself and being able to open up a relationship, okay? So now let's go down to our distant past and our recent past. Our distant past is the moon. The moon says we are basically looking at successful attainment of our objectives and completion of a major cycle. So completion, fulfillment, in the end of a major cycle, the world of dreams. So in the past, you got out of that relationship, you put yourself into the world of dreams, and you put yourself into a good place, okay? As you got away from that, the Queen of Swords came into point. You became a woman of determination, but you put barriers up between you and men, okay? With the future coming, we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is victory, the successful attainment of your objectives. This means that Julian does want a relationship. He does want to be with you 100%. All this stuff is playing out right. You are definitely in the right, and he definitely has feelings towards you, and there's definitely a positive vibe towards each other. Let's see if your question is going to be answered the way that it should be. So, here we go. Oof. Don't like those cards. Okay, so the question here is the Hanging Dragon. The Hanging Dragon says there's going to be a period of delay. So what this means is the future, meaning successful attainment, means you're going to have to wait. You're going to have a period of delay that's going to basically make it so that you guys are not going to get together immediately. It's going to be X time. I don't know what X is at this point because, unfortunately, the cards don't want to tell me what X is. But understand, you're lonely at this moment in time, and you're going to be alone for a little bit longer until X is expired. Then we go to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your inner emotions. Okay, so this tells me what you are currently feeling on the inside about this relationship. And this is abundance, faith, and opportunity. This means you have high hopes, you have high faith, and you have high opportunity to have this relationship work. The next thing is that was the environmental factors, which is your hope. Your inner emotions are telling you that you need a new plan. Now, this may actually be true. You may need a new plan, which means you may need to talk to him, okay? Instead of just hoping that he's going to speak to you, you may actually have to communicate with him and speak to him first and lay down the ground rules. Lay down what's going on. Tell him about what's happened. Because, in all honesty, I'll be very, very honest with you. Us guys are very, very dumb.
Yeah.
When it comes to a woman liking us, we are so dumb. You can literally flash us your boobs and we'll look at you going, dude, really, come on, stop. I thought we were just friends. You see my point? I mean, we are so dumb. But our final goal is you're going to become the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups tells me you're going to become an emotionally sensitive woman. This means you're going to have a lot of highs, you're going to be having a lot of lows. You're going to go through the roller coaster of a relationship. This isn't a bad thing. This is what every single relationship in the entire world is all about. It's that roller coaster of going up and down, up and down, up and down. So it tells me, yes, there is a huge chance in a relationship. To make it happen, you need to talk. I speak about it every single time we get on this live. I talk about foundation, communication, and trust. You need to sit there and you need to figure out your guys' foundation together, and you need to have a communication back and forth together. Once you start doing that, you'll gain that trust, and I guarantee your relationship will fly. You'll have your good days, you'll have your bad days, but I guarantee your relationship will last a very, very long time. All right, Becky, anything I can help you out with any of these cards, or do you need any extra explanations, or are you good to go? Oh. Wow. How does he feel towards you? Okay, so I kind of expressed that in the Six of Wands, which is he actually does have feelings towards you. And that's why I'm saying he actually does have genuine feelings towards you. The victory, the successful attainment of your goals means that he does want a relationship, and he does honestly have feelings towards you. To find them out, though, you're going to have to communicate with him. He's not going to tell you unless you communicate with him because, as men are known to be, we're kind of dumb, and we literally need to be kind of popped inside the head, be like, hello, I like you! Shaken baby syndrome. Just for adults. So...
That's what I had to do to you.
That's what Kitty had to do to me, so I kind of understand it. So, yeah.
Well, guys, it took him 2 years. 2 years. I went on several dates with him, kissed him, said I wanted to bump his fluffy, and he still was like, do you like me?
Yep. No joke. Yep. 100%. Uh-huh. So there you go. There you go. So that's exactly what you have to do. Is you literally have to conversate with him. You have to have a conversation with him. You have to have that communication, that foundation, and that trust. You got it. Oh, she got it. She got it good. She married me. All right, good deal. Glad you like it, Becky.
It took him a while
Glad I could help
to know
you.
that one too.
You got married to me, and you're happily married now. So,
should I tell him about the time that I found out about the engagement, and then you tried to, quote unquote, say the engagement was off because I found out about it, and you made me cry, and I broke up with you. Do you not remember that?
I don't right now.
I went to the mall. I walked to the nearest mall, and I was crying my heart out.
I don't remember that. So, okay, you guys want to hear a really cute story, and I apologize for those that are currently in queue, but I'm going to give you guys an extremely cute story, okay? So, I went to her father, and I sat down with her father, and I asked her father for her hand in marriage. And her father proceeded to tell me, look, no matter what I tell you, it's not my decision, it's my daughter's decision whether she says yes or no. So, if you want to take that shot, take that shot. If you think you're gonna win her heart, go for it. If you don't think you're gonna win her heart, then you're an idiot because I already know she loves you to death. Okay? So, I proceeded to work my tail off. Okay? We went to the most expensive, bougie restaurant in the entire area. Okay? I invited her mom and dad, which her mom and dad then proceeded to invite her sister to this. And I get there, and I am so nervous. I am literally sweating bullets nervous. I go up to the lady, and I'm like, I would like to propose tonight. I called ahead of time, and I was like, I called ahead, and I wanted to propose tonight. You guys said all you have to do is come forward and, tell us and give us the stuff. So I get there, and I'm talking to them, and they're like, calm down. It's okay. We do this all the time. We've got your back. Just, all you gotta do is you just tell us when it's ready, when you want to bring it out. I'm like, when we finish the meal and I ask for the check, just go ahead and bring it out, and that's when we'll do it. Okay? So, well, actually, I said it was when we were going to do dessert. Anyways, so we get to this. Now, understand, Kitty has a huge love of Stitch. And the reason why she has a huge love for Stitch is because a situation happened that Kitty left, and the entire reason she cried herself to sleep and came back was because she ended up watching Lilo and Stitch, and it reminded her of me because I always do the Lilo and Stitch voice.
Hold up.
Don't say anything about why, but what?
I was just with a really manipulative ex, and we were new in the relationship, and my manipulative ex was like, oh, he doesn't love you, this is new to the relationship, he's so old.
And he tried to convince her that she was pregnant and that she had to go with him. Yeah,
and I was stupid, and I was 19, so...
Anyway, I got her this bouquet of stitches with a single silver rose in the middle of it. And then inside the rose, when you open it up, was her engagement ring. Okay? I spent probably about $300 plus because I had to have this thing imported from Japan, because you could only get the freaking bouquet in Japan. You could only find the rose from one particular place. And I was literally going everywhere to get everything together. And then on top of that, the ring. So I get all this stuff there. It gets to the table, I get down on my one knee, and I look up at her, and I go completely silent because I can't speak. I was like, I love you, will you marry me? I finally say it, and she just looks at me and goes, yes, you idiot, and giving me this big hug. And it was just like, amazing. Oh my god. And of course, her dad videotapes the entire thing, and he still laughs at me for it.
I have to laugh. The lady that was at the table next to us leans over and goes, did you know, honey? And I was like, fuck yeah, I knew.
And of course, I was just sitting there a blubbering idiot. So yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that's, I mean, you know when it's the right person. You go out of your way. You make the most, you do everything you can possibly do to make sure you do the right thing for the person you love. And I mean that in the honest truth of it. When it comes to it, when you guys find that right person, they will, you will know what's right for them, you will know what's wrong for them, and you will literally work your butt off to make sure it happens. I got lucky and I found this amazing woman, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of the story time. But anyway, so there you go. That's how me and Kitty got married. Or engaged. Alright, Charity Brock 360. You are the next one up. I think somebody said that they actually sent something on the Cash App. They did. Raven. For a spiritual path reading. Okay. You got it, Raven. I apologize. We're doing Raven first. My apologies. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. We are a cute couple. Alright, Charity, you're going to be next after this one. I'm going to do one for Raven real quick. She wants a spiritual guidance. This is an interesting one, because spiritual guidance cards are very, very hard. I would rather do these with a Oracle deck, but tarot decks work. Let's see what we can get for you. So, we're going to do this best I can. I'm going to be able to maybe give you a elemental setting. I'm going to be hopefully able to give you some spiritual guidance. And let's see what we got for you. Alright. Raven, the High Priestess, is your first card. Followed by the Six of Wands. Followed by the King of Swords. The Lover's Inverse. The Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Coins. Six of Swords. Four of Wands. Two of Coins. Page. Got you. Okay. Raven, let's do this. Alright, so this works a little bit differently. So, what you're asking for is spiritual information, and that, there's two things to that. And first I have to look at this. First, you have 2 fire. You have 1 earth. 2, 3 wind, and then 2 water. So it looks like you're wind prevalent. You are wind prevalent for 1, okay? So that's a good news, Raven. So that means you are, by default of the 4 elements, you are more versed towards the wind element, and you are more known to be a clairvoyant or a visionary of type, okay? Now, to go into the reading about you as your actual spiritual individuality. Your present position followed by your immediate influence. The High Priestess is inversed, and that tells me... It's been a while since I've seen the inverse of High Priestess. I apologize. Superstitious and deluded, but successful attainment of your objectives. So, you doubt yourself, and you doubt the abilities that you have within your body, but you know that they are there, and you're able to successfully obtain and use them. Okay? Now, the King of Swords is your goal, which tells me you've won the war, now you must win the peace. This means that you know what's about your body, you know your body's designs, you know what your body's able to do, but you right now currently are unable to currently fully optimize it and use it. Okay? Why? Why are you currently in this situation? And that goes back to the Lover's Inverse. It says that in a previous relationship, you were unable to learn from a previous relationship, and your ex hurt you pretty badly. One of your exes basically put you in a situation where it completely messed up your resources, it completely messed up who your self-alignment and your self-love. In the recent past, you started to finally figure out that you were very, very confused about yourself, and you've been slowly starting to put your ducks in a row. You started to put everything in order, and this means that you're slowly but surely getting your life back in order, and you're slowly starting to realign yourself and starting to find your powers a little bit by little bit. Your future is the Ace of Cups, and this is emotional fulfillment, okay? This means that your cup is going to fill and overfloweth, so your cup will fill over, which is a good thing. This means that you're going to start to see your growth. You are going to start to see the positive light of this, okay? All right. So that is about you, okay? Now let's get to the actual question itself. And remember, this is the questionnaire. The questionnaire is the Six of Swords. This is moving on from a negative situation. This is you are moving on from that negative past. That negative past is what basically put you in this position. And what's making you move on from that negative past, which is your environmental factors. This is the Four of Wands. There are people around you that are helping to support you and are taking you from this negativity and moving you forward. They're helping you to learn about your, learning about your past, learning about your abilities, learning about who you are as a magician. These people are people that care about you, and some of them are earths, fires, waters. They're all types of different people that care about you, and they're trying to basically raise you up to understand your stance. The next card we have is your inner emotions, which is the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins tells me you want to do the same job you're doing, but in a different place. You kind of want to run away from the place that you're currently at. You want to just kind of ditch everything and walk away. This means that it's about time that you've got to remember that running away from your problems do not fix your problems. And the final result is this, the Page of Swords. It says, do not rush into battle. The Page of Swords is telling you do not rush into finding your abilities or do not rush into finding who you are spiritually. Understand that it's going to take time and you will slowly gain this stuff bit by bit. There are people around you that are willing to help you, and there are people around you that are willing to raise you up and train you. Take take the lessons that they give you piece by piece and do not push yourself. Baby steps, okay? Anything I need to explain out of these cards? Or have I hit way too hard on the head? Sorry, guys. Raven, you okay? Oh, hey, little guy. What's up, buddy? I got a smile face. That's good. All right, good. All right. I'll take that as you have no questions. Glad to help. And Raven, if you have any questions and you want help, hit me up in Discord. I have no problem whatsoever helping you. Okay? At all. I have no problem. I will gladly sit down with you and have a video call with you and try to help you figure out a little bit more about your stuff if you want, okay? Much love. All right. Charity Brock, let's do this. Will Adam be a good boyfriend? Little guy, my night is actually going really, really good. I'm extremely hot right now because I'm just like basically...
Time out.
What?
Get shorts on, because I'm dying.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine.
Get shorts on.
Bet. Sounds good. Good deal, Raven. All right, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to take a 5. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, Muffin! Muffin! You want to say hi to your fan? That is rude, ma'am. Ma'am. Muffin Derpy.
Muffin?
She was so concerned for you. I hope you know that.
Why?
She just kept looking at the door. I even took treats and she didn't budge.
Muffin,
Hey.
you were such a good girl.
She deserves one.
Where are you? Come here, you little poop. Ugh. Hello, poop.
Precious.
Hello, poop. It's the Muffin Show. It's always the Muffin Show. Alright, Charity Brock. I apologize for the long wait, but you're ready. We're ready to rock you out. Alright. Will Adam be a good boyfriend? Okay, remember. Foundation, communication, and trust. Those are very, very important things for any relationship in the world. If you don't have those three things, it may be time to tell Adam to kick rocks, just so you know. That's even before the cards. Okay? Now, the Six of Coins, the Empress Inverse, and the Nine of Coins. Those are our cards. Six of Coins. Okay. Wanting to be generous, but the need to be more discriminative, okay? This means in the past, you've always wanted to be very generous with your boyfriends. You've always been wanting to be very, very giving. Very, very... what's the word I'm looking for? You're always a girl that basically gives more to somebody than you should be giving to somebody. You give your entire heart, you give your entire wallet, everything. And you tend to get walked all over because of it. And the cards are telling you right now, be careful with giving, okay? Take your time. Don't give too much, okay? Next, we have the Empress. The Empress says, too easygoing and not sticking up for your own rights. Again, this goes back to you have been walked over before. You have been treated badly before in the past. You have been treated, you've been basically walked all over before. And unfortunately, Adam seems to be doing the same thing. It looks like you may not be sticking up for your own personality. You may not be sticking up for your own rights. This means it's time for you to stick up for your own rights and understand that if you're not getting the basics, you need to tell this boy to kick rocks. The Nine of Coins tells me gaining recognition in the eyes of others, which means there is somebody else that's right now currently caring about you and they care for you. This means that I do not believe Adam will be a good boyfriend. I believe that he is going to try to manipulate you. I believe he's going to try to hurt you. Don't bump the floppy butts. Stay away from him, and I would keep your eyes open for the other guy that's kind of you've caught the eye of. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. And it all goes back to that three things: foundation, communication, and trust. Hey, little guy, did you see the new shirts? Alright, Wonder 1 minute.
Hey, should I close the queue? It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, let's go ahead and close. And can we go ahead and turn off the heat?
Yes.
Wonder 1 MN. Wonder 1 MN. Are you here? There you are, Wonder Woman. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that is awesome, Wonder Woman. I love that one. Thank you. That is a great name. I love it. All right, let's do this. What is to come romantically? Should I open up possibilities with Chris? 8 of Coins. 7 of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Wands.
Hey, love, can you do it? Because I forgot new computer.
What?
I don't have a list.
I can do it now. Sorry, guys. Dying from the heat. All right, everybody, you have exactly 5 minutes to put in questions if you have questions, just so you know. Yeah, I know. We're over on the East Coast. We're goofy. All right, Wonder Woman. All right, we have the 8 of Coins. We have the 7 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. 8 of Coins is the craftiness that works, ability being demonstrated, okay? This means you are currently going through the motions, Wonder Woman. In the past, you went through the motions. These motions basically put you in a situation where you're going through relationship after relationship, and you finally got yourself out of a bad relationship, and you're finally in the position where you're doing okay, okay? Now, the 7 of Cups comes into effect. The 7 of Cups says confusion. The need to get your priorities in order, okay? So your priorities are right now currently skewed, and it's time for you to get your priorities in order. This means you need to get your house in order, your finances, your health, your things like that in order before you worry about this, romance. Then we come to the final part of this question, which is, should I open up a possibility with Chris? Chris is a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands is a dynamic male energy. These people usually only care about one thing, and that is physical pleasures or pleasures of the skin. I don't believe that Chris will be a good person for you. I think he just wants to bump the fluffies, and in all honesty, you need somebody that's going to give you foundation, communication, and trust. If you ain't got those three things, tell that boy to kick rocks. Plain and simple. okay? I wish you the best of luck. Just remember, right now, work on yourself a little bit more. And remember, it's okay to look in the mirror and say, I love myself. Because, you know what? You're an amazing person. You should love yourself, okay? Good luck, Wonder Woman, and I hope that helps. 3 minutes before I close the queue, guys, just so you know. Probably going to be this question right here. Raven! You're up. General card reading, please. You guys are awesome. Aw, you're so sweet, Raven. Thank you, Raven.
Oh, look at Luna.
I see her itching her brains out. Judgment, inverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. General reading, please. All right. The Judgment card inversed. Phobias, fears, and obsessions, okay? In our past, we've had phobias, we've had fears, we've had horrible things that have caused us many, many, many fears, Raven. And those fears, those obsessions, those issues have brought you forth to being the person that you are today, which is a woman that is emotionally sensitive, okay? As being a woman that is emotionally sensitive, you're going through the emotions of the world, which means your life is right now currently doing the roller coaster, up and down, left and right. You know the deals, okay? That being said, as your future comes forth, the sun is going to take effect. When the sun takes effect, you're going to start to notice a growth in all ways, forms, and fashions of your life. This means you're mentally going to grow, you're physically going to grow, you're emotionally going to grow, and things to that effect. What that means is that you are going to grow in all senses of the way. And as long as you keep this way and keep forward the way you are, you will be fine. Just don't let your fears and phobias from the past come back to bite you in the tail end, okay? Good luck, Raven. Do you ever get paper cuts from the cards? Absolutely not. My cards do not bleed me. I have actually known a few tarot readers that with new cards they get bled, and that's because they're not careful with them. I've never actually bled on these cards, and I don't intend to. Daisy, my friend. Oh, Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Good to hear it, guys. All right, Morgan, no problem. Hi, Milo, beautiful. What's up? All right. You guys got 1 minute before I close the queue, just so you're aware. I'm going to do Daisy's reading, and then after I finish Daisy's reading, I'm going to be closing the queue. Alright, Daisy, we have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Devil. The Lovers is intensity in relationship, which is your past. The Two of Cups is, oh my god. The Two of Cups is starting of a new relationship or a new phase in an existing relationship, which we know exactly what that is, okay? And then the final one, Daisy, is the Devil. The Devil says it's time to step out of the shadows. It's time to stop being a quiet person and stop being ran all over. It's time for you to step up and speak loudly and clearly. Get the F out. Okay? I'm saying this as nicely as possible. And I'm going to say this the best way these cards are telling you. Get on the dance floor and speak your mind. Tell him to pack his crap and get out of your house. End of story. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't play with it. Just tell him. Love you, girl. Love you all the way. Thank you for rods. I appreciate you. You're amazing, my friend.
And if you don't, Daisy, remember, I know where you live.
Danny! Just want a general reading for how the rest of the year is going to go, if possible. Not a problem, Danny. Glad to help. The most a card deck will go out is usually 1 year, so I can usually do one. I can do a year. No problem. Let's see what you are. Danny, are you still here?
He's a phantom.
We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, shnikes. And then we have the King, the Five of Swords. So we have the Knight of Wands, which means you recently met up with a guy. So in this year, you met up with a guy. This guy has a dynamically male energy. Okay, he has a dynamic male energy. And the Ace of Wands tells me you're currently working on a new plan for life. You're currently working on a situation where you're trying to get yourself away from this, and you've decided that you don't want to be there anymore. You've decided you want better things for yourself. You've decided you want a better life in general. So the cards are telling you it's time to come up with a new plan. Which leads you to the future, which is the Five of Swords, which is going to be a crossing of swords and parting ways from each other. The dynamic male in your life, you need to kindly tell him to go bump himself in the fluffy because he doesn't need to be anywhere near you anymore, and it's time for you to move past. You're going through a hard time. I hate to say it, but it may be time for you to kind of let him go and move on. And the reason I say that is because it looks like he's the Knight of Wands, which is a dynamic male energy. The new plan means you need to go on with the new plan for your life. You need to go for better things for your life, which means it may be time to finally cross swords and part ways. All right? So this year may be you finding yourself, repairing your heart, and rebuilding your foundation so you can move on to a better relationship and a better life. Don't forget foundation, communication, and trust. Make sure that you have all three. And if you don't, well, you got to tell him to kick rocks. All right? Good luck, Danny. I wish you the best. And remember, if you want to come talk to us on our Discord, you're more than welcome to talk to us. Don't make a rash decision to just go break up with him because I said this. Make sure to... he just got arrested and we have a newborn. Yeah. Those are what we call red flags, love. Those are definitely what we call red flags.
Depends on what he got arrested for.
I'm just saying. We have a Discord. You're more than welcome to join our Discord, and please, if you do, you can come in there and talk with us at any time, and we're glad to help you any way we can. But honestly, the cards are telling you maybe it's time for you to move forward and move past him. Okay? Good luck. Tell everybody that the queue is closed. Div, I have not skipped you. I have not gotten to your second question. Sosa Charmerlin, 300. Sosa Charmerlin, 300. Will I see David again? Are you still here, my friend? I apologize, everybody. I'm trying my best to keep everybody in line and trying to get this all done. I apologize that it takes a little bit of time, but I'm going to go as fast as I can.
That sounds like a T.
All right. I'm going to read off everybody that's currently in line. If you are not currently in line, let me know. Sosa Charmerlin, 300. Peace and Love, Rainbow, The Promised Land. Lucy, I'm in YouTube. Katrina Shaw, 8. Absol in Wonderland. Bad Lover Girl, 27. Fairy, Helu, Shamalia, Tracy, Div, Milo, Ashley, 2846. If you are not currently person that was called out and you need to be on this list, let me know. Alright, Soso Charmeleon 300, is that you, West?
No. They've already... Here, I'll tag them. It's this person.
Alright, they're here?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
They literally just commented.
Cool. So that's West. Alright, gotcha. Alright, cool. The question is, will I see David again? Well, you're seeing him right now. Hi, I'm David. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Alright. But will I see David again? She's talking about a different David, or he's talking about a different David. Let's see what we got for you. It's not about me, cards. I swear to you. It's not about me, because you would have already felt the card, energy from me, so we're good. Alright. Alright, gotta tell the cards, hey, look, no, it's not me. Alright, the Emperor. Unable to receive from others, Bosty. Okay? So, what happened between you, David? It seems like you were unable to receive from others, and bossiness happened, and you guys kind of parted ways due to it. The Four of Cups said that he was reaching out for new friendships, and in reaching out for new friendships, he's moved away. But the final card we have here is the Fool. Okay? Now, the Fool, I'm going to read this one directly from the book for you, and this is going to be the best way I can put this. A new chapter opening in one's life. Originality and eccentricity. This means that you guys may be able to start a new chapter together between each other and open up a new chapter in your guys' life together. So there is a possibility you guys will see each other again, but I do not believe that you guys will ever truly have a great relationship again. It's just going to be a new start, and you guys may just have to work on it all over again, okay? All right, Ashley.
Is Elk Fulia in there?
Who?
She said I'm here, like she was in the list, and now she's acting like she's not.
Who? Ashley, you're gonna go ahead and leave. All right, I'm sorry. I mean, you are in the line. You are totally 100% in there. If you hang out with me, Ashley, I will get. I'm not going to just like. You are going to get your question answered if you hang around, Ashley.
We just closed the queue.
We just closed the queue so that we don't get any more questions.
So it's not long.
And who'd you say the next person was?
I literally just tagged them.
Elka Pinelia. I do not see them.
Okay, because they said they were new, and I was like, hey, our readings are
right.
closed. And then they said I'm here, and I'm like, okay, are you in the queue or not?
Peace and Love Rainbow. Peace and Love Rainbow. Are you here?
I just got confused.
All right, Peace and Love Rainbow. Will I travel soon? All right. Hi, how are you? I love this question. I love when people ask me if they're going to travel. Traveling is amazing. Everybody should travel. Everybody should travel eventually one of these days. You did not get skipped, Fairy. I was just letting everybody know who was in the list. You're perfectly fine, Fairy. You're 100% great. Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Seven of Swords. Peace and Love, the first card we have is the Page of Swords, which is do not rush into battle, okay? This is a past reading, and it tells us do not rush into battle. That means in the past, you were not ready to travel. This is because, obviously, you probably didn't have money, you didn't have everything like ready for it, which can happen, and that's fine. But remember, do not rush into battle as we come forward to Temperance. Temperance is currently inverse, and Temperance inverse says stuck in the past, too introspective. So as we get closer to now, you're too stuck in the past, which means you're still thinking don't rush into battle. Don't rush to do this. Don't rush to travel. Don't rush to to do this over and over again. You keep on telling yourself, I can wait, I can wait, I can wait. But the simple fact of the matter is yes, you can wait, but you don't need to. You're stuck in the past telling yourself that you can wait, when in truth, it's time for you to make a sacrifice and hit the button. This means it's time to just hit the button and go for it. Will you travel soon? Yes. As long as you stop keeping yourself in the past, you will travel soon. You just have to put your gumption to it, get yourself out of, take your head out of the past and move forward and put that money aside and do it. All right? Good luck, and I hope that helps. Don't think you're still a broke college kid. You got this. You will eventually travel. You just got to put the money. You got to put it to it. The Promised Land.
Hey, someone just followed your Twitch.
What?
I just got an alert for it.
Oh, Div, give Muffin a treat. You got it. You got it. Sit.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yep, I got you. No problem, Div. And then, Pretty. Pretty. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you, Div, for letting me know. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I don't have any alerts that tell me when people redeem that stuff, and I need to get something that does that. Alright. Promised Land, let's do this. I'm not going to read your question because I see it as kind of personal, so I'm just going to go. I know I read the question, I got it. So let's do this, Promised Land. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay. So the Promised Land. Hear me out and listen carefully. In the past, you guys have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is frustration, the need for patience, so you can't see your way out of a problem. So in the past, you guys have had some frustration between each other, and you had to have patience, and slowly it will move you past the negativity, okay? Patience is a virtue that you have basically pushed for, and it has slowly brought you forward to today. Today, the King of Swords takes into effect. You've won the war, now you must win the peace. What does this mean? Yes, there is a future. Yes, there is a chance. Yes, there is abilities. But there's a caveat. You need to work for it. It's not just going to happen because you both like each other. You both have to work for it, okay? That's where the Two of Wands comes into effect. The Two of Wands tells you good advice being given and received. Now, I'm going to give you some really great advice to use for you and Michael, okay? That is this. Foundation, communication, trust, okay? These are 3 amazing pieces of advice that I tell every single person when it comes to a relationship. Foundation means having common purposes, common thoughts, common things, interests. Like you both like video games, you both like books, whatever it may be. Second, communication. You guys got to be able to talk about everything back and forth to each other. Finally, with talking about that communication, you will gain trust. And trust is the most important thing to have in a relationship. You should be able to trust each other at all times. Keep those 3 things solid and your relationship will bloom immensely. Okay? Good luck, and I wish you the best. Sarah Jacobs, if you want a muffin reading, you can still purchase a muffin reading. So once the list closed, okay. Once the list is closed, if you would like to purchase a muffin reading or if you would like to purchase a 10-card reading, you can still at any time do one of those. Okay?
It's just our free ones are closed.
Free readings have been closed. If you would like to purchase a muffin reading or if you would like to purchase a 10-card reading, you are still allowed to do that at any time during our live. Okay? So if you would like a muffin reading, Sarah, yes, you can still do that. All right. Lucy, I'm in YouTube. Well, don't. Oh my God, Lucy. Oh wow. Lucy, how you been? Are you still here?
Spicy question.
Oh, it's not exactly spicy. I know who she's talking about because we've talked about this person 2 or 3 times. If Lucy is here, Lucy, when you get actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this the faster way.
Lucy in the sky, diamonds.
Lucy, I'm in YouTube, or Katrina Shaw 8. Oh, there's Lucy, perfect. And then Katrina, you are going to be next after Lucy. After Lucy and Katrina will be Absol, okay? Absol in Wonderland. So guys, prepare, be ready, okay? Lucy, you're up. Let's do this. Will downstairs guy be a relationship? Let's see what you got. I know you are. I'm just letting you know that you're going to be next, okay? And then Absol after that. So perfect. Not a problem, Promise Line. Glad I could help you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Wow, the 8 of Coins is coming up a lot today, and I don't like the 8 of Coins, but okay. Lucy, the craftsman at work abilities being demonstrated, okay? This means that you two are working towards each other. You guys are working towards a common goal and purpose. You guys are really showing your craft. You're really showing that, you know, your bumping Fluffy is really, really good to each other. The 10 of Cups tells me there are emotional commitments that are going to come up between the two of you. These emotional commitments are going to cause you to band together, and it may not be because you are a relationship perfectly. It may be because of other reasons. And the reason I say that is because the 4 of Coins comes in last, which is wanting to put money together or save money. Lucy, I'm going to be very honest with you. The emotional commitments that might bind you two together could possibly be that of a baby. It could possibly be that of a pregnancy or things to that effect. Please make sure if you're going to continue a relationship or you're going to continue to bump fluffies, you use protection or you know what you're getting yourself into, okay? Because it is highly possible you could end up getting more than you bargained for if you know what I mean, okay? I wish you the best of luck, and remember, foundation, communication, trust. If you don't got all 3, don't bump fluffies. Good luck, Lucy. Alright, Katrina Shaw. What will happen between my ex, Mia, and myself? Alright, Katrina, let's do this. What's going on between you and Mia?
I don't know. Are you guys bumping fluffies?
Okay, so in the past you guys had the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Swords now, and the Ace of Wands in the future. Okay, so Katrina, I'm gonna sound really weird in asking this, but Did either of you recently experience a pregnancy? You or Mia? I'm sorry to have to ask this question, but I want a verification. Did you either of you recently have a pregnancy in the past, or recently become pregnant? Not that you know of. Okay, then I'll explain this. Okay, that I just want verification because remember how I told you the Nine of Cups can mean two things. If one of you two were pregnant, that would mean one part of it. If neither of you were pregnant, it means the other one. So perfect. We can work on this. Okay, the Nine of Cups, which means you guys have been living life as a celebration. You guys were having a very good relationship in the past. And you guys were doing very, very good until recently. The Two of Swords came into effect, and the Two of Swords says that you guys reached a point of indecision. The point of indecision got reached because you two are not communicating. You guys are not seeing eye to eye. You guys are not able to continue the celebration that you guys were having. You guys had a very good relationship going, and it was kind of that honeymoon phase where you both were very, very happy, and you were both very, very excited, and you were doing very, very well. Unfortunately, it's gotten to that point where the honeymoon phase has run out and it's time to start working, okay? She may not want to work. You may not want to work towards a relationship. I don't know which one it is because the last thing the cards say is the Ace of Wands. They say it's time for you to come up with a better plan, which means you need to have a communication. You need to have foundation. You need to have trust. You two need to work on those three things if you want the relationship to continue and you want the relationship to be rebuilt. If you can't work on those three things, you can't have those three things, then the relationship is dead, and it's best for you to have a new plan to move yourself forward and move yourself past them. Okay? I wish you the best, and I hope that helps. Absol! Will my husband find a partner? Oh.
Do we have a poly thing?
Absol, you're poly? I love it. Poly? That is awesome. Congratulations. Right, and that's what I'm saying is you may have to come up with a new plan to move past her then. If she won't talk to you, that means obviously communication's broken down. Once communication's broken down, the relationship is dead. I'm sorry. But good luck, Katrina. And you do have a poly. That's awesome. Congratulations. It's very hard to find a new partner as a male. I will say that because we're poly as well. And it took me...
Oh, I'm friends with them. I don't know how, but I'm friends with them.
It took me quite a bit to actually get my second partner. But she's amazing.
Your second partner is amazing.
I mean, my second partner is absolutely...
Ooh.
Wow. Amazing.
She a looker, too.
Yeah, she is. Anyway... So let's see what we can find out for you. The Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. So I can already say good things about your husband. I can already see that. The Page of Wands tells me your husband is learning and traveling. This means your husband's probably going to different towns. He's probably on the Tinder, probably looking for a different few people. He's probably going to a few meetings, probably learned a few things about different people. And just hasn't found the right person so far. Okay? The Hierophant comes in next, which is stuck in tradition, unable to keep up with the times. Your husband may feel that he's looking for a particular thing that he found in you, but he can't find that particular thing in anybody else because you are unique and you are the amazing person that you are. And he's probably never going to find that exact uniqueness in another woman. So he's having a little bit of difficulty trying to find the right fit or the right, let's think of it this way, the right jigsaw piece to fit the puzzle. You know what I mean? Finally, the last thing is the King of Cups. The King of Cups says that he is an emotionally sensitive man, very mature, and capable of love. Okay? This means, yes, he will find somebody. It may not be soon, but it's going to be over time. The way you can help is remember the very, very big thing that I told you. I tell everybody here with relationships, the foundation, communication, and trust. But also with being poly, remember, very big, the communication and the foundation between you two is very, very important. Reassure him and let him know that you are supportive of him. Let him know that you are supportive of him finding a partner. Let him know that you're supportive and and let his possible partners know you're supportive as well. it helps to ease the entire process and helps to ease hearts and ease minds, okay?
Especially make things less awkward.
And makes things a lot less awkward. So that's the best thing I can say to you, and I hope that helps. And much love and good luck. Oh, yeah, so, and that is completely understanding. So, Kitty is very much the same way. She's not autistic.
No, I am.
Okay, she says she's autistic. She has a very hard time taking social cues. So, like, she will take me on dates with her girlfriends to actually get to know these people and ask questions. And I am not kidding you. I will literally go. She will go off with her girlfriend to talk, or the person that's going to be the possible girlfriend. They will go off to talk, and I will take their partner's friends and walk them off, and we'll all go talk. This finally lets them break the ice and talk to each other. If that's his problem, it may be best for him to start in a Discord. It may be best for him to start communication in the most comfortable way that is for him. Remember that. I mean, and as long as you, and I would honestly suggest, reach out to his partners beforehand and ask them their opinions and their, their communication things. Because sometimes that will help you. If you kind of let them know, hey, this is his cues, this is what's going on. I'm his wife, I'm just trying to help him out, and I'm trying to help you out and trying to get this better. Okay? So I hope that helps. And remember, you are always welcome to contact us in Discord. Also, your husband's more than welcome to contact me, as I'm another pally male. I can give him a few tips and give him some knowledge that I've had too when I've actually found that, helps me. Helped me adjust with the poly thing. So you guys are more than welcome to talk to us anytime, okay? Much love to you. And that is awesome. I'm proud of you too.
We're coming up on 7 years of being poly.
Bad Lover Girl 27. How does Jamiko feel about me? God deal. We can't. We will. We look forward to talking to you guys. Okay. Bad Lover Girl 27. How does Jamiko feel about me? Bad Lover Girl. Is that Stargazer 1348? What up? Hey, what up? How you doing today? How are you tonight, Stargazer? Welcome to the channel. That wasn't the first time conversation, so that's good. So, Bad Lover Girl 27. Is that who that is? Oh, here. Good. Here. Good deal. Good deal. How does Jamiko feel about me? Got it. Hi, baby. I love you too, Muffin. Ace of Wands, 10 of Coins, and the 6 of Cups. Alright, love yours. Bad Lover Girl. How does Jamiko feel about me? We have first the Ace of Wands, which is you need to come up with a better plan of action. The 10 of Coins says that there's a joining of finances or a very important financial decision coming up to you very, very soon. And upon making this decision, you're going to be dealing with a lot of new people, which means the 6 of Cups will come into effect, which is learning to deal with new people or learning to oh my god, what's the wording? Sorry. Learning about living in harmony with those around you. Okay? So, what does this have to do about the price of tea in China? Okay? You asked the question, how does Jamiko feel about you? And the cards are basically telling you, I think, a general for you. And I hate to do this, but sometimes cards do this. They're telling you it's time to come up with a better plan of action, which means that Jamiko and you may not exactly be the best bet. And you need to come up with a better plan of action for yourself because a very, very important financial decision is coming your way. When that decision comes your way, you need to be ready for it and make the right choices. Upon making those right choices, you're going to have to learn how to deal with the people that you're going to be talking with and the people you're going to be dealing with in the future. So be prepared for a very large change in your life and understand that Jamiko and you just may not be the thing to worry about, okay? I wish you the best and I hope that helps. And be ready for that, that windfall, hopefully. Stargazer, we're currently closed on new readings for free cards. The only ones that are currently available are 10 card readings and or 3 card readings from Muffin right now. I apologize. We've already closed the free cards reading for the night.
because it's late.
It's late here. We're already hitting almost 2 hours. I apologize. Alright, Fairy, am I going to get hired at HT next week? Oh my god, I'm so happy for you, Fairy. Yeah, sorry, but we will be back tomorrow night, Stargazer, or, are you coming from Aztec or anybody like that, or did you just find us by looking around? Or Chaos, I should say. Fairy, where are you, my friend?
Hey, love.
What?
You're 139 on YouTube right now.
Wow.
You're almost 140.
It's crazy. Fairy, Helu, Shamila. Are any of you three here? Fairy, Helu, or Shamila? Okay, that is Shamila, I think. Saza Shamila.
Only 860 more. Shamila is here.
Get that question now. Okay. Alright, Hilo, I got yours after this one. Not a problem. Alright. Oh my god. Peace and love, Rainbow! Thank you very much for the follow! Welcome to the family! Don't forget to do your dishes. We really appreciate you doing the follow. It's really appreciated. It helps break, make sure we're doing a good job here. So, I appreciate it. Alright. Will Zoyan have a good career? Let's see what we got for you, Shamila. Zoyan? Alright, so we have the Devil inverse, which means that he's had a blocked vision for a very long time, and he's basically been in a situation where he's been not seeing his career path, or he's not been seeing good things. He's been very, very blocked in his future. Right now, he is currently the Emperor, which is struggling for his own personal independence, okay? This means that he's currently trying to figure himself out, and he's trying to figure out the way that he's supposed to go. But in the future, with the help of others, which is the Four of Wands, working together with others towards a common goal and purpose, he will start to grow and find a path. That path could lead to a good career. That path could lead to, many, many different things. But it's going to be working together with others towards a common goal and purpose that are going to bring him purpose and bring him the answers that he needs, okay? And it'll gain him independence. Independence, in my opinion, would mean a good career or a good ending or a good happiness, okay? So, I hope that helps. Alright, Helu! I have a reading yesterday and she said I shouldn't leave Cruz Rico. Now I'm more confused. Alright, Helu, let's see what we got. So, Helu, let me explain something to you. We'll see what the cards say.
You have to really be careful when you go into another tarot room.
Actually, I'm gonna put down the cards for a second, Hilo, and I want to talk to you about this real quick. No, Fairy, you didn't. I'm gonna come right back to you right after I finish off Hilo, okay? You're next, though. Okay, Hilo, sometimes what happens is this, okay? And I want you to really think about this, and I'm not talking bad about any tarot reader in the entire world, okay? There are many, many, many good tarot readers. There are many bad tarot readers. There are many subpar, and there are some greedy ones, okay? If you ask this question to Muffin's deck, and you ask this question to my deck, okay? Muffin's deck will tell you exactly what you want to hear, okay? The reason why Muffin's deck will tell you exactly what you want to hear is Muffin's deck is greedy, okay? This deck right here is greedy because Muffin does it for treats, okay? That's why I warn people, if you're going to ask Muffin's deck, understand that it's a greedy deck and it will tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes it does tell truth, but a lot of times it will skew towards positivity towards you, okay? Or positivity to make her get more treats. Now, if you ask that same question to my deck is going to be extremely blunt and it's going to tell you extremely exactly what needs to be said. That's why it comes down to questions whenever it comes down to decks, what you should listen to, okay? I'm not going to say that I am always right. My deck is 100%. But what my deck said was the truth at that moment in time. I will do another reading on my deck to see what you and Rico should do. Not a problem. I have no problem doing 2 in a row. It's fine. We have no problem doing this. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. I have no problem with it. Let's see what your cards say, and we got you. So, no problems. Much love, and that's why I have no problem explaining this stuff. And again, I also give advice with mine, which is hard, that foundation, communication, and trust thing. It's very important. Yep. Okay. So here we go, Hilo. We have the Lovers inversed, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. So Hilo. First card is the Lovers inverse, which is saying unable to learn from past mistakes. Okay. Which means that you and him have had multiple red flags that have come up that you've seen from past relationships. These are red flags that have basically caused you to walk away from previous people before. But Rico, you've overlooked them. You basically allowed yourself to believe that he's different, but you've seen the exact same red flags you've seen in previous relationships. The next thing is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands says, do not carry other people's burdens. This means Rico has burdened you with many, many things, and you're continuing to take him, or you're continuing to listen to him and follow him, even though you know for a fact he's broken your trust, he's broken your communication, and he's broken your foundation. And the final card is the 4 of Wands, which is working together with others towards a common goal or purpose. This tells us that you're going to be working together with other people to get over him and to move past. Maybe it be family, maybe it be friends. I'm sorry to say this, but my cards are saying you and Rico are done, and I'm sorry, I don't believe you guys are soulmates. I believe you guys are more in the situation of you guys are on a downturn and you've just kind of blinded yourself for a very long time. Unfortunately, burying the red flags, even though you knew they were there. Okay? I'm sorry that that's the way it is, but that's where my cards are going. I hope that helps, and much love to you. If you want to ask more questions, or if you need more help, our Discord's always open. You're more than welcome to message me, okay? And just remember, just because I said it's over, doesn't mean you can't fix it. You can if that's what you want to do.
Yes, guys, if you're really, really nice to him, he'll give you free 10 cards in the Discord.
I sometimes do that. But, Hilo, just remember that. It doesn't, just because my cards say it's over, or just because somebody else's cards say you're soulmates, doesn't mean that's the end-all, be-all. Because, how do I say this? 15 minutes ago, when you asked the question, will Dark answer my question? At that moment in time, until right now, that answer was no. The second I got to this moment where I was actually answering your question, that became a yes. You see what I mean? So tarot does that exact same thing. So it's very, very weird, but just understand that it's not because they're wrong. It's just at the time that person read you, it may have been a different thing. Okay? And Div, you are... Give me a second. Okay, Fairy's next, then it's going to be Tracy, then it's Div, then it's Milo, then it's Ashley. Okay? So, Div, after I do Fairy's right here, if Tracy doesn't say anything, I'll do yours, and then I'll do Tracy's, okay? And then I'll do Milo's, and then Ashley's. Okay? And I know you're here, Fairy. I 100% know you're here this time.
I know, Muffin. I just need to get up. My knees are buckling on me.
Fine. Alright, am I going to get hired at HT next Thursday? You got it. Oh, Tracy is here. Okay, so Div, you got 2 before you. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you again. So yeah, you got 2 before you're up, Div. I promise I'll go fast. Okay. The Emperor inverse says, unable to receive from others, bossy. Okay, that's the past. The present is the Empress, which is... the need to cultivate your own creativity. And the last one is the Chariot, which is unable to complete cycles. Let me double check this. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. Okay. So, Fairy. So, here's what I'm getting. Okay? I went ahead and I went 3 deeper on the deck. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to verify. Sometimes this helps to kind of get a better answer. So, okay. So, you may have a situation that Thursday you may not get hired. You might not get exactly hired next Thursday. What may happen is you may get basically a phone call saying, hey, we want to bring you in for another interview. And upon doing that other interview, things are going to go on. You're going to get kind of emotional, but your hard work's going to pay off, and you may get eventually hired after that. The 8 comes into that, and it says 8 days after that. So that could mean that maybe not Thursday, but maybe within 8 days of that day or 8 hours of that day. So remember, my deck is different, but the Chariot in mine, because it's inverse, means unable to complete cycles. That means, in my opinion, you will not get hired next Thursday, but you may get hired shortly thereafter. Just maybe something's going to happen in that situation that you're not going to get hired exactly on that day, but you may get hired later thereafter. Okay, Fairy? Yeah, so, yeah, when it's inverse, it's different. When it's positive, or okay, so when the card's like this, it means success, basically, focus on your goal and you will make it. When it's like this, it says unable to complete cycles, and this means that basically, like, if you have something, you may not be able to finish it, okay? That's all that means, and this just means that you may basically get in there and they just may not be able to finish your paperwork at that time. Yeah, it was a reverse. So, yeah. So I think something may happen, like they may not be able to hire you that Thursday, but then they're going to call you back at a later time to do it, okay? So that's why I wanted to kind of do a little bit more deeper on that, because I sat there and I asked the secondary question of what does the Chariot mean, and that's where it came in the other ones. And it's going to be, you're going to have a little bit of an emotional roller coaster a little bit, and then they're going to see your hard work and it looks like you're going to succeed, okay? So don't worry, it looks like you're good to go. Maybe not next Thursday, but shortly thereafter, hopefully, within 8 days of it, okay? Good luck, Fairy. Hi, Josie. Thank you for being a subscriber. We really appreciate it. Unfortunately, right now, our free readings for the night are over because we've already done 2 hours of free readings. Our current 10 cards and 3-card readings are available still for purchase. The 10 cards are $10. The 3 cards are 3-card readings with Muffin. She will do your reading for you. Those are $3. So, just so you know, but our free ones are currently closed. Just so you're aware. Never a problem, Fairy. All love to you. Tracy, general spiritual guidance reading, please. You got it. I'm literally right now just finishing up the rest of my free ones that I basically finished off about an hour ago. I closed the queue about 20 minutes ago. So, yeah.
We've been here for a while.
We've been here for 2 hours and 10 minutes tonight. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm going to sleep good tonight. Alright, Tracy, spiritual guidance. We have the Emperor, which is, right now in its current position, is the struggle for your own personal independence. The 4 of Coins, which is trying to get money together, and then 3 of Wands, which is leading others by example. What does that mean, Tracy? This means that you are currently, your spiritual guidance is telling you that you need to, you're struggling for your own personal independence. That was the past. Right now, you need to get money together. You need to start saving money. Okay? It's only, oh, that's right. They are $5. My apologies, Div. I appreciate that. Chaos's birthday is this weekend, so they're only $5 for the, and muffins are $2 right now. You're right. Thank you, Div. I appreciate that. I'm basically in the brain of like that. Queen Libra.
Does Queen Libra have a question?
I don't think so. Thank you, Div. I appreciate that.
Or is that a question?
And then finally, the 3 of Wands is basically, just remember, that's telling you that you're going to be leading others by example, Tracy, okay? Much love, and I hope that helps. Save that money. It's very important. See, Div, that's exactly what happens. You get into a certain brain point, and then when you hit that 2-hour mark with your being live, you're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Div, will I ever travel the world, my friend? The Queen Libra, that $1 to skip is only if you've already got your question in for the free questions. At this point, we've already closed the free questions for the night, and I do apologize. Like I said, and as Div reminded me, we are currently doing a half-off price thing for the fact that it is Chaos's birthday this weekend. So it's $5 for a 10-card reading if you'd like to get into the line right now. If you want to do a 10-card. That's how you can do that. Okay? Never a problem, Tracy. Or you could do a $3 one to get a muffin reading. Alright, Div. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Empress Inverse, and we have the Four of Swords. The Knight of Swords says the balance of power is in your favor. Div, this means, yes, there's a chance that you will travel the world. Okay? What's stopping you is the Empress Inverse. Okay? The Empress Inverse says too easygoing, not sticking up for your own rights. This means that right now you have the ability, but right now you are stopping yourself from doing this because you're allowing other people to control you and not let you do it. In the future, the Four of Swords is going to happen, and the Four of Swords is a lifting of tensions, which means a lifting of that stopping, the lifting of the thing that's stopping you from going, and that means you will eventually travel. You have the ability, you just got to basically get that visa or get that travel paper and put that money aside and do it. All right, my man? Good luck. The cards are in your favor, which is a good thing. Thanks, Tracy. Love you, girl. Have a good night. Milo! Are you still here, Milo, my love? Never a problem, Div. We appreciate it, my friend. Milo and... Ashley. Are either of you still here? Milo or Ashley? I'm going to give you both a 5 count. And then once the 5 count's over with, we're just going to close it up for the night and we're going to probably pack it up. Because I am exhausted. So Milo and Ashley, 2846. Are either of you here? We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Either are here. Alright. With that being said, TikTok, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I am so sorry. I'm exhausted. My voice is gone. So, I love you guys. Don't forget to do your dishes. We will be back tomorrow night at 7. We'll be here for 2 hours as we normally are. So 7 to 9 or Central Standard Time. So see you then. And until then, don't forget to do your dishes. Love you all. Bye. YouTube and Twitch. Let's see who is currently live. And let's see if we can give some love to some friends. I know that Chaos Akula is currently doing a 24-hour live for her birthday. So I am going to raid her tonight. She is an amazing, awesome person. All the love in the world to her. So we're going to go ahead and give her the love tonight. And make sure to tell her happy birthday. Because she's amazing like that. So we're going to go ahead and raid her. And all that good stuff. She is playing BioShock Infinite. Phenomenal game, by the way. So please make sure to give her love and make sure to say happy birthday to her when you get in there. But all that stuff, and we do appreciate you all, and we will see you guys again tomorrow night. Until then, don't forget to do your dishes. Love you all.